This is a demonstration of Comic Chat, a new graphical chat system that represents conversations as comics. Within Comic Chat is a set of rules and algorithms that mimic some of the techniques used by professional comic artists. First, I'll demonstrate various aspects of the system offline, and then I'll go online and show real panels being generated from a conversation. Whenever users type text into Comic Chat, that text appears in word balloons above their character. Users can create several kinds of balloons, including speech balloons, whisper balloons, and thought balloons. Each balloon is generated algorithmically and is different from the others, creating a sense that the panels are hand-drawn. The balloons are laid out automatically according to comic conventions, so they are read in the proper order. As several different people participate in a conversation, their avatars or characters are drawn in the panel. The layout of the characters is also chosen by the system according to the rules of comic art. As new text is entered into the system, the last panel is recomposed and redrawn until the system decides it's time to move on to a new panel. The system adjusts the point of view so that there is a mix of close-ups and distance shots. Now I'll demonstrate a few aspects of the user interface. As I type text into the system, it tries to infer a gesture and expression from my character using very simple rules based on chat and comic conventions. This frame shows the pose that the system intends to use for my character. If I type hello or bye, which are common words in chat rooms, the character waves. If I use an emoticon, such as a :right parenthesis for a smiley, or a :left parenthesis for a frown, the system makes the character smile or frown. Self-references, such as I am or I will, make the characters point at themselves. Other references, such as you will or are you, make a character point at others. Chat acronyms, such as LOL for laughing out loud, also affect the character's pose. There are other rules as well. When no rules match, the system alternates between several neutral poses. Users can override the system's choice of pose via an emotion wheel. Along the outside of the wheel, we have placed several different emotions, such as happy, laughing, shouting, etc. The center of the circle is neutral. As we move out towards the periphery, the emotions get more intense. Here, we're moving out from neutral to maximal angry. We can use the emotion wheel to send poses to accompany an utterance, or just to send a graphical reaction to another's utterance. If we want to direct our conversation towards a particular individual, we can select them and send them a message. The system attempts to place the characters so that it looks like they are really conversing. We can find out the names of the various characters by placing the cursor over them. Here we see that this character is named Tongue-Tied. We can also look at the title panel that lists the major participants. Comic Chat has several advantages over other graphical chat programs. First, there is a history of the session that captures both graphical and textual communications. Second, the system automates certain processes, such as choosing poses based on the text that is typed. Third, the presentation is automatically varied, for example, by changing the number of characters in the panels and the camera zoom, making the visuals more interesting and less repetitive. We will now go online and look at comics being generated on the fly from a session between several people. As the internet and online services grow in popularity, so do electronic chat rooms. Comic chat provides a visually rich and varied experience that offers many advantages over traditional forms of online chat.